Overfishing happens when more fish are caught than can be replaced by reproduction. Overfishing has serious consequences. It puts the balance of the ocean at risk. It also puts the communities that rely on fishing at risk. Some of the ways that fish are depleted are unsustainable practices like bottom trawling, bycatch, the use of poison and explosives, and ghost fishing. Bottom trawling is one of the most harmful techniques for fishing because it uses enormous weighted nets that are dragged along the ocean floor. This disturbs anything in its way by raking it up or by crushing it, including fish and coral. Also, if a fish that is close to extinction is caught by accident, it is thrown back dead. Sometimes 80 to 90% of the total catch is discarded. Bycatch is one of the most disruptive practices. Millions of tons of marine life are caught by accident and thrown back either wounded or dead. This includes species that can't be sold on land or are banned or endangered. Poisons and explosives are used to stun or kill the fish. The fishermen may use cyanide or dynamite. This practice destroys plant life, the ocean bottom, and other species not meant to be caught. Ghost fishing is cruel and is when the fishermen leave nets or other materials at sea. This might be accidental or intentional. They trap marine life who have no way of being saved and end up dying. There are around 2,300 marine species that are endangered or threatened worldwide. The U.S. government agency that is responsible for the 161 endangered or threatened species is the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. Some of these that are common to the U.S. are the Gulf grouper, the giant manta ray, the Atlantic salmon, and steelhead. To help keep the population of fish from being threatened, the NOAA monitors seasonal fishing times for all fish. The conflict of overfishing comes from the commercial fishermen needing to make money for themselves and for the commercial operation they work for. This puts a lot of pressure on the fishermen to catch as many fish as possible. It also causes problems for the communities that live on the coast and rely on fishing as the main source of income and food. When the number of fish are lowered, the coastal communities suffer and the commercial fishermen end up trying unsustainable ways of fishing to catch as many as they can. Also, overfishing leads to an imbalance in marine life. When the top of the food chain is overfished, the bottom of the food chain has an increase in growth, and the coral reef is threatened. Some solutions that are used to resolve this conflict are working with the governments to make policies to help both the environment and the fishermen. Also, there are many organizations, including the World Wildlife Federation, that help develop countries create sustainable fishing practices. They are also educating retailers not to break the laws and reducing financial support to fishermen who feel pressured to overfish. Other solutions are laws made to protect more marine areas labeled for consumers so they're aware what they are buying and eating. And last, by responsible farming of fish and fisheries, this helps to balance the supply and demand, which leads to sustainability.